Hi everyone, this week we have a double Parsha of Chukat, Balak. And in the former of the two Parshiot this week, we talk about the Para Aduma, the red heifer. And we've spoken about it in years past, and this was a purely red furred cow with no imperfections, and it was the cow was burnt and its ashes were used as part of a purification process for someone that comes in contact with a dead body that they could then go into the Beis Hamikdash. Now, I learned a very interesting halacha, a very interesting part of the process behind this ceremony of burning of the para aduma and sprinkling the ashes through this mechatas, through this water onto said person who came in contact with a dead body, from a friend of mine, Rav Shlomo Deutsch, and he said as follows, that the para aduma, this red heifer, was actually burnt on Har Zeitim, on the Mount of Olives, not where all the graves were, but on a separate area that was facing the eastern part of the Beis Hamikdash. And an obvious question is asked here, because if the person is coming to be sprinkled, to be purified on Har Zeitim, they'd have to walk back to the Beit HaMikdash through the valley in between the two mountains, and it's likely that they would come in contact with a dead body between those two mountains. So when that purification process would have been for naught, right? They just have to go back and get repurified again. So actually, it's brought down that there was a bridge between Har Zeitim and the Beit HaMikdash, that someone would go and get purified on Har Zeitim. They'd have the mechatas, this ash water from the red heifer, the para aduma sprinkled on them. They'd be purified, and then they'd walk across this bridge and then get to the Beis Hamikdash. And my bracha to everyone this week is that the message of this bridge still stands, of how great lengths, how out of our way we go to preserve the sanctity of the Beit HaMikdash, so that we'd go and purify ourselves in one place and build a special bridge to get to the Beis Hamikdash, so that we wouldn't come in any contact with anything that would nullify us for temple service. And I think that we could really take this message and internalize it in our daily lives, to say, to what extent are we going out of our way? To what lengths are we providing ourselves to go and preserve and go and learn Torah, even in our daily lives? And with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.